So we're at Emerce eDay talking to Jan Lammers, the sporting director of the Heineken Dutch Grand Prix. What will you be talking about today?
Well, obviously, I think I'll combine it with Jeroen Glabbeek, who has, with his CM.com, a very impressive company that has been very fundamental in actually the kickoff of the Dutch Grand Prix. Because after first trying to materialize the actual contract that the signature is done, we had to start the website, ticket sales and stuff like that. And with the experience and the expertise of CM.com, we've been able to just have an absolute flawless ticket sales program and payment system and everything. So that has allowed us to sell the tickets that we've done. It's enormous, the interest. We had like over 1 million people showing interest to buy tickets, and we have more than 300,000 that actually bought the ticket.
And what is the main challenge of organizing such a big event?
Well, it is actually, all the relevant issues. We are 2019. In the environment, of course, is a very hot topic. So we're dealing with a lot of stuff. Yes, involving that. So to organize a Grand Prix and to get the whole facility up to spec, so it meets with the FIA requirements and the requirements from the Formula One management. Apart from that, we want to look good, so we want to just cosmetically have everything up to standards. If you see in Holland, there's a lot going on, with the oxygen levels and we have to just comply with all the requirements that are there. We are in balance with all the permits and with all the laws surrounding that. But then there is, of course, some environmental groups that go against that challenge that, and some of them are just principally against. Then it's difficult because then you can't come with reasons and proper arguments. But most of the parties, we have a very civilized interaction. We're breaking ground, so I think that by the time the Grand Prix is there, we have achieved also for the environment a better situation than so far was the case.
Congratulations. And you've been a racer yourself and now you're on the organizing side. What is the most fun about this role compared to the other role?
Well, I think sharing is the first thing that pops to mind. Because, when you're in a racing car, although there's a lot of onboard cameras these days, usually when you close your visor and you start racing, for us it tends to get a small world. So the fact that we can share, and in particularly in my case, that I can share the experience that I've built over the year as a driver and also as a team member, because obviously with a Formula One team, you're part of a huge operation. Now I'm part of a different Formula One team. So it's fun because you can sometimes give a little bit of insight from the sporting side. At the same time, I'm learning a lot, from the organizational side. I'm used to just talking from the hip spontaneously, but that's not always politically correct or legally wise. So I have to just find my way around, but we have a great team and we have a lot of fun doing it.
What is your bigger mission with this whole event, let's say for the Netherlands?
Well, the bigger mission is truly to just achieve that Monday after the race, and where all the parties can honestly say that things have improved compared to before the Grand Prix. So all the people for the Grand Prix or against the Grand Prix, that they can say, well, at least we've achieved something. And most of all, there is 1 million people that showed interest to buy a ticket. But in total, the interest is about 5-6 million people, and that's quite substantial. So we also have a public responsibility to give it our best show.
Do you also see this has a larger impact on racing in the Netherlands?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because first of all, the whole facility in Zandvoort will be upgraded. So the whole area will just look a lot better. So I think in the end, we can all say that it was a good thing.
Is this a one-off thing, or there's plans for the future as well?
Well, there is a 3-year contract, and then logically you have options if both parties are happy with what's happening. and it's something that is feasible, because also economically it has to be feasible and it has to be sensible. The first year looks okay, but you never know how the second and the third year will go. So we have to be a little hesitant with just celebrating too early. So first we have a lot of work to do, and we hope we can present a great show in May.
Thank you very much, Jan, for your time.